Yo, what up? Yo, it's your boy Shady C here. So I started watching this review by JustLatasha, and it kind of pissed me off. So I figured I didn't watch the whole thing. I figured I would make a reaction video reacting to her review because I want to kind of do my side of it. So we're gonna go and watch. We're gonna watch JustLatasha's review, and I'm gonna respond to it.
Chappelle! What can I say? I mean, you said a mouthful. As a matter of fact, so am I.
Basically, all she said is she watched the special, and he said a mouthful. I got to about the halfway point. She says something in here that leads to believe that she didn't actually watch it. I'm gonna say it first. She says that Dave Chappelle made a joke about Michael Jackson raping little boys. And then I'm thinking, no, Dave actually said that he believed Michael Jackson was innocent. So it leads me to believe she maybe read about the show, but didn't actually watch it. But we're going to go point by point here.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the JustLatasha channel. I have new videos right here every Tuesday.
I can't lie, that was a nice little beat though. I can't lie about that.
And every Thursday, please hit the subscribe button. Guys, we're almost at 18K. I don't even know if actually we probably already hit it. But this has been one of the most exciting experiences. So many new people have joined my channel. I'm speechless. I'm just so happy that you guys are here. And this is just like a very Black Thoughts corner. In case anyone was confused, my men, my women, my non-binary babies, this is a very Black Thoughts corner. So make sure you...
Okay, hold on. She says non-binary. That's automatically already a red flag. As far as Black Thoughts go, I'm down with that. I've been called the blackest white man on YouTube before, so it's all good. As far as that goes, it's all good.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my second channel, Aurora TV, where I have a comedy talk show called We Shall Over Chug. Intelligence, jokes, fire guests, cocktails, you cannot lose. So, Dave Chappelle. I wasn't gonna watch this special just because I kind of already knew what I was in for. And I just want to make it very clear that I was a heavy Dave Chappelle fan.
See, now she's gonna go into the whole, oh, I was a fan, you were so great, you were amazing. He still is. Now, if he had done a whole show bashing Trump, who I don't support, anything like that, bashing the alt-right or the extreme right, she'd be on board. But because, the liberals got some of the shade, she can't handle it, but we gonna see.
DVDs of the Chappelle Show, watching them at 3 a.m., repeatedly, studying his comedy, studying his stand-up. He had such an incredible, intellectual, substantive, observational comedy about him that was very real and very non-forcible Black. I feel like so much comedy today is very forcible Black, where it's like, get it? Whoa!
Forcible Black. Alright, first off, which comedians are forcible Black? One thing you'll notice is she makes that comment, gives a brief example, but doesn't actually name anyone who is forcible Black. See, this is what the far left will do when a comedian or an actor or a musician comes out against them or their side. The first part of it is all, oh, I used to love you so much. Oh, I was such a big fan of yours. Basically hyping it up. And then now you're a horrible piece of shit. But let's see. Let's go along with it.
Oh, and we don't need all that. Dave Chappelle has such a natural Black lens on police brutality, on dating, on just being a man. He had such a great viewpoint on...
He still has those viewpoints, but he's a nuanced human being. Very few people, if you watched my last review, I compared a piece of bread. I said, most people are somewhere in the middle. Very few are on the extreme left or right side of the crust, using bread as the analogy. Some people, in that nice little middle area. She's one of the people on the extreme left side of the crust. There's a reason people take the crust off their sandwiches.
so many topics, and what worked for him back in the day is the exact reason what's not working for him now, unless of course you look like Dave Chappelle. You are a straight heteronormative cisgender. You identify with the physical body.
There it is. I was waiting to hear that word, cisgender. Okay, see, another thing that they do, they meaning people on the left, that really annoys me, they make up these words. Cisgender, that was nothing. Go back 10 years ago. We won't go back in a time machine. Go back 10 years. Go back 5. Well, I don't know about 5, but 10 years ago. Use the word cisgendered in any conversation. Nobody will know what you're talking about. That is a recent word. You know, hell, we probably could go back 5 years ago and nobody would know what you're talking about.
That you are in. If you are not gay, trans, marginalized, outside of your blackness, then you loved the special. And if the only people that loved his special are those that look like him, we have...
That's not true. A lot of gay, trans, bisexual, what's the other one? Pansexual people have a good sense of humor. I've seen multiple people comment who are like, hey, I'm trans, I thought it was hysterical. Hey, you know, I'm this, I thought it was hysterical. Not everybody's gonna have such a square sense of humor. You gotta fit my little box or you not funny no more.
Major problem. Let's dissect. Okay, so Dave Chappelle's latest Netflix special is called Sticks and Stones. And as soon as he dropped the trailer, it just felt like he was against something. He's resisting something. He's coming in to fuck things up. And by the time that...
Against something? He's against censorship. That's what he's against. Fuck things up. Dude, this is what comedy always was. Comedians back in the day, it wasn't about being nice and pretty. It was about being in your face, uncensored, no holds barred. Everything goes, pedal to the metal. He's trying to bring it back to its roots, is what he's trying to do, and I applaud that most definitely.
The special started, the actual Sticks and Stones special started, it was filled with so much like angst. Like there was just like a fire in him. He's coming in not to entertain us, not to get along with us, not to identify with us and like...
Get along with us? Since when have comedians come at it to get along with us? They always insult the fat people in the front row. Or they always used to. Hell, I miss those days. Insult me, I'm okay with it. They've never... What comedians come on stage and says, hello, my name is Martin Scholl. That's a made-up name top of my head. My name is Martin Scholl, and I'm here to agree with you, to get along with you. That's what this comedy show is about. We're about agreeing and getting along. We're going to hold hands and sing This Land Is Your Land. That's what comedy is about. No!
Bring things to the forefront. He's coming to fight us. He's coming to fight us, and there was such a resentment. The energy in his trailer and in the start of his special, there was such a resentment. And the title alone, Sticks and Stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That title said it all. As a straight man, yeah, that's the point. Words won't hurt you.
Words won't hurt anyone. I mean... As a straight, cisgendered man. So basically, you're telling me that anyone who's not straight and cisgendered, words become kryptonite, huh? Right? No, words ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You get up and do a comedy special targeting marginalized black groups or targeting marginalized groups.
See? If you go back and watch that video, Stop Trying to Be Black, she's one of the people who tries to bring the LGBT community into the black fold, and you can't do that because African Americans have been oppressed more than anyone will ever dream about it, think about it, hope for, and want to. There's a whole nother level. The LGBTQAL whatever community always talks about oppression. There should be a whole nother category of oppression for what the black community's been through. I don't know why she's trying to meld the two groups together, but most African Americans I know ain't down with that. They smart. They know what's going on. They see what the left is trying to do. But all right, let's continue.
Those words fucking hurt. Why? Because what comedy does is it normalizes a sense of a conversation. Comedy is a place where it's a very communal energy. We all gather to hear this one speaker.
Since when? I mean, it's communal since we got together to listen to him, but it's never been, hey, I'm going to kiss the behind of my audience so they'll agree with me and get along and we'll walk around skipping, holding hands. That's never been comedy until lately. Oh my Lord. Jesus, help me have the patience to deal with the rest of this video.
Agree. We want to agree with you and we want to all be on your side. We want to laugh with you. Dave Chappelle in this stand-up special.
Comedians have always laughed at their audience. Like I said, remember the fat man in the audience? You make the joke.
Came to attack. He came to attack us. He came to attack his audience. One of his first jokes was like, oh, durr, I hate this, durr. Who am I? Yeah, that's you. And the audience erupts.
The audience laughed because they know it's true. You can attack your audience. It's not... Look at any comedian before... Before 2014, we'll say. Any comedian... Those jokes were happening and it was fun and people were able to laugh at themselves. People are able to... Comedy is a mirror. Comedy is a mirror where he basically goes, motherfucker, look how dumb you are. And we laugh and go, you know what, that's a good point. We are kind of that stupid.
Why are we fighting each other? I don't come to a stand-up special to fight the comic. I wanna enjoy the comic, and he makes sure to be anti. He makes sure to be against because he's standing up for himself and he's resisting, the lashing of the audience, the public lynching, as people love to say. When there really is no consequence, who gets canceled? People who incite hate against a group of people get canceled.
Really? So you would be okay if a comedian who attacked Christians on stage got canceled? Probably not, because you don't seem like you might be a Christian. I'm the one here saying nobody gets canceled, especially if it's on stage in a comedy show. Oh my Lord.
I don't think is that a bad thing? Yes, there is a very corny part of the conversation where the audience intentionally finds old tweets, old messages, old things you've done to try to bring it up now to try to hurt you. I think that's a very real part of the conversation. That conversation we can have.
See, the way she just said that conversation we can have. So, is, what's your name again? JustLatasha? Is that what it is? Latasha? I'm gonna have to, wait. I don't wanna, JustLatasha. So, you are the one who gets to decide what conversation we have and don't have, huh? It's up to you to decide that now? You get to be the one? You the one? No. I will say this again. Anything is allowable on a stand-up comedy stage. Anything is permissible. Anything.
That conversation we can have. And so it felt like this entire special was for him to get, before you get me, I'm gonna get you. And I dare y'all to come after me. And I dare y'all to cancel me. And I dare you. And it was such like he's coming at the audience head for, yeah, I dare you. I'm gonna sit up here and say all the offensive things. And what the fuck are you gonna do about it? And letting his fucking dick swing. And it's just like, what are you...
Yes, and that's what comedy has always been. Please do me a favor. Don't watch old Eddie Murphy. Don't watch Red Fox. These are just two examples of comedians. It was always in your face. Always in your face.
Just by not doing this. What a simple concept to not. And you intentionally got up on stage after valid critique on your last stand-up special where you were making fun of trans people. Instead of taking critique and learning and moving with the times and bringing just a bit more intelligence, it's going to take just a bit more,
The ultimate intelligence, in my view, is being able to go after all sides. And he does. He makes fun of all sides. Right now, the big thing is the PC culture, right? So he's going after that.
Energy to find a different angle to your comedy, because no, days ain't the same no more. Eddie Murphy can't get on stage at Madison Square Garden and yell the word faggot across the room, and we all...
He can't. Why can't he? Because you say he can't. Because you say he can't. She acknowledged it. Eddie Murphy Raw. Amazing special. Amazing special. It was funny as hell. She says he can't say it, so he can't say it now. She's the one who decides what you can and cannot say. Again, there should be no rules in stand-up comedy.
It's done. It's over. And that's okay. This could be a really good thing because I believe in your intelligence. Your intellect is outstanding.
See, she kind of does this backhanded compliment. I believe in your intelligence, as if to say he wouldn't already be intelligent. Ugh.
Believe in your talent, which you have proved time and time and time again, which is why you've cultivated this deal, first of all, this 3-part deal for yourself. And you are revered in the comedy world. The audience who loves you is a mass audience. There's nothing else to prove. We know the value of Dave Chappelle. So this is just such a ironic stance for you to take against the people who have supported you.
He's not taking a stance, he's telling jokes.
You lose nothing by not making a Chris Brown and Rihanna joke, not making boys getting fucked by Michael Jackson joke, by not making
See? That right there, that part right there. This shit right here, in Cat Williams' own words. That right there is what makes me think she ain't watch it. She ain't really watch. A lot of people on the left will do that. They'll make a whole video about something they didn't even watch. They just read about it. Because he didn't say anything negative about Michael Jackson. In fact, he stood up for Michael Jackson, saying Michael Jackson didn't do it. That shows how much you know.
Jokes. One of my friends questioned, okay, well, what's off limits? Like, who can we make fun of? Like, so I guess we can only make fun of white men, right? No. No, but one of the basic rules of comedy is to punch up. You don't beat on the little guys because you're gonna
punch up. Basic rules of comedy. That's what you don't get, sweetheart. There's never been any basic rules of comedy. It's always been anything goes. There has never been a basic rule of comedy. Be funny, and he was. Punch up. Okay, well then in that case, Rihanna and Chris Brown are wealthy. He's punching up, right? See, her way of punching up is saying only make fun of white people. I'm saying make fun of white people if you want. Make fun of everybody. You know, that's what makes it a joint experience of everybody's included in the making fun of.
Have these privileged people who bought tickets who are sitting in the audience and go, yeah, trans people are just dudes in dresses. Yeah, the trans women aren't real women. Like, yeah, they're just walking around with their dicks out of their dresses. And like, once the audience attaches to that kind of mentality, when they meet a trans woman, there's going to be violence that comes to them. Look at the statistics.
No, you're not going to hear a joke at a comedy show and then go out and beat up a trans person and say, oh, I did it because Dave Chappelle made a joke. That's the same mindset that the far-right Christians had against Eminem in the late 90s. Go back and look. That's what they said. That was what they said. So my theory that the far left is turning into the far right Christians of the 90s is true. Like Tom MacDonald even said in one of his songs, "You look like the devil, you sound like some Christians." And they do. The far left sounds like fanatical Christians. And I'm saying that as a Christian.
Black trans women are being murdered by the tons, and they have no help.
First, let me say, nobody with a lick of common sense supports black trans women being murdered, or any trans women being murdered, or any person being murdered. Again, my stance on this subject is I'm against the death penalty. I don't believe anybody deserves to take anyone's life except for God.
They have no voices, and they have no protection, and they can't get jobs, and the world is hard enough. So what is the point of a rich, straight, cisgender comedian getting on stage to make fun of them?
The point is, you go through hardships and you can laugh at yourself at the end of the day. You go to a comedy show, you can forget about all that and you can just laugh.
Chappelle is intelligent enough to have trans people be able to make fun of him. Like, yeah, I'm the idiot who fucked up the transgender label and whatever. And like, it could have been a teachable moment. It could have been a dope moment. You could have changed the culture towards the good. And Dave Chappelle intentionally, with all of his might, all of his talent, all of his...
I can't anymore. I can't anymore. You can easily go and look her up. That's the video. I can't anymore. I just... After that moment, too, where she was like, murdered! And she did it in that whole condescending voice. I can't. I tried. I can't do it. I'm going to post this. As you know, as most of you know, I am no longer monetized. So don't worry, I'm not making any money off you if you see this video. You don't have to put in a copyright claim because ain't neither was going to make no money off of it either. So it's whatever. Everybody check this out. I might do more reactions. I don't know. I might could. I don't know. We'll see. This chick gives me a headache. She gives me a headache. Wait. Maybe she said something. But nah, she gonna say nothing intelligent. Anyways, if you agree with me, hit a like, subscribe, and share. If you don't, hit the like, subscribe, and share. Sorry, she just literally drained all the energy out of me. Literally, it was like energy's in this empty bottle now. So that's what it is. As y'all know, this Shady C, and I'm out of here.